Hi everybody, this is me Dodi Lena with Dodi's page, your own Dodi's page on YouTube. Watch out Abigail, come on, get up baby. Hold on. Okay, there you go. There you go, I'll eat dinner in just a little bit, okay? Ascension has begun. It has officially begun. Ascending. The earth is ascending. Actually begun slowly but surely, but now it's starting to make impact. It's starting to make a difference now. Watch out, Abigail. Hold on 1 second. Let me. I'm just trying to clean up a little bit here. Gotta get more magnets. Hi Barry, how are you? I hope you're doing okay. Well, not officially. Well, hot damn. Well, hot tamales. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, hold on. Let me take my. I was outside walking Abigail. So I'm just going to put stuff for right now. Don't matter. If I go to the cab, it's dark. So I'm just going to stay right here in this part. But I got to make way for myself. How are you, Barry? I hope you're doing fine. I'm pretty sure you are. How's Florida treating you? Hi, Josh. How are you today? I'm moving some stuff I'm not showing you because my truck is a mess. And hold on, I gotta sneeze. I gotta tell you guys some stuff. Oh, there's Mr. Triangle dude. The triangle that likes to do me like no good or something. Hold on, okay. I'm trying to do this with one hand, see, because I'm holding the phone with the other. And wait a minute, hold on. I gotta do something else too. Hold on. I think you can see me a little clearer now. I got a runny nose. I want to tell you guys something. But needs to hold on just a little bit first. Okay? I'm getting ready. I should have done this a little sooner, but too bad I didn't. Okay. What'd you say, Barry? Hey, Abigail. Your excellent has been noted queen. Oh my goodness. We just were outside. And here's her little jacket, right? It's a cool little jacket. It fits her big. I mean, she's lost so much weight. I didn't realize how, because she was always a little tubby 2x4 and, round and fluffy and everything. And now she's lost so much weight. I'm trying to take care of her, nurse her. So I got to give her her food in just a little bit. Let me see, what did you say? Uh, 1 second, okay? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what those little 3 thingies are, Josh. And anyway, let me see, I gotta look at this. It's always Ava. Okay. Whose grandma is this? I don't know. Whose grandma are you? Are you somebody's grandma too? Because I'm not a grandmother. I can't be a grandmother because my daughter, she aborted the baby. So that's what abortion does. It kills babies. So don't abort babies, and don't call me a grandmother, okay? Or a grandfather, or I'm not grand. I appreciate it. Thank you. The hunting fan 34 and sirens 67. I have no idea what that means. You got a long title. This message is helpful for you. Of course, it's Mr. White triangle there that just causes trouble. I don't know what that 67 is for. King Tanner, hi Tanner. 812. I have no idea. I mean, you're speaking numbers there. I don't know. Yeah, it's Walmart reefer truck is leaving. We have groceries again. You do? I forgot to go to Walmart. I was real close by because I had to go and get a few things to eat, but we ended up doing other things, house shopping, really. So 10, 12, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hunter fan, I don't know. Real wise man, hi. And Barry, I'm a grandpa. Yep, Barry's a grandpa, see, and he's proud of it. So call him your grandpa. Don't call me a grandmother or a grandpa or anything, because I'm not. I can't have that. Barry he has a beautiful little grandchild, and you should see when he speaks of her, he lights up. That's a grandpa, okay? And I suppose technically I could be a grandma. If I have a couple surgeries, but I ain't. Barry, I gotta tell you, you were a grandmother at one time. You were a grandfather at one time. You were a great grandma and grandpa. Not at the same time, but we're all different. We're all different. I don't know why I'm going to sneeze again. Excuse me. In past lives, we were all different. You know, we were all different races and stuff. Esther, hi Esther. And junk mail. Next question, please. Esther says hi. Emily says hi. Emily, can I have a shout out? Who are you going to shout out? Your stains on your clothes or something? Good thing to use is if you get like stuff in your hands, like sticky stuff, and it gets on your clothes, use diesel, Okay, that'll shout it out. So there you go. There you go, Emily. Emmy, okay. Uh, you can even ask Barry. He knows. He'll tell you all that stuff. Um, Esther, how are you today? I've been tired, but I'm okay. I'm okay. But I'm going through these now, but I want to tell you something in a minute, okay? I have some new pictures and granddaughter. Oh, Ellie. Yep, I need to send you. Yes, send me them. Yes. And Esther, me too. Well, yeah. See, I tell you, Barry, he's the one in charge here, and he's a proud grandfather, and he's awesome. You got to go to his channel and stuff, see his things. That's Barry Heberson right there. You'll see him on the thing. Remember I told you about that I'm a warrior of light. Yes, but he said nice to me. Okay. I'm a warrior of light for Archangel Michael. Well, I have to keep telling you guys this. The world is ascending. It's already begun. It's already started to change. You guys might not believe me, but look at what is his name? Burns, something Burns. He talks about the frequencies of the sun and the rays of the sun and the magnetic field and all that. And he's really good. He got a YouTube channel. I'll see if I can find it or something. Anyway, he has basically up-to-date news as to what's going on with the volcanoes, with the, what do you call it, the three-eye atlas. And I mean, he has some really good knowledge that you guys might want to really hear, because he's doing it scientifically, okay? He's doing it through his telescopes and through other things. What is his name? Let me get his name for you. Hold on one second. I'll turn on my computer. My Apple computer. But I gotta tell you guys a few things. I'm on my bed, so I'll start it up. Another thing that I want to show you is, have you looked at China lately? Have you looked to see what's happening in China? You would think it's all fake. I doubt it, because what is happening in China right now, there was this where they had 7 sons. Our son, there were 7 of them. There were frogs. I mean, thousands and thousands of frogs all over the place. And some of them were even dying with the sun. During the daylight, they would die. But then at night, more frogs would come up, pop up again. Thousands of them. They showed this picture where there's like a bunch of snakes on the trees. They showed this footage that had like these worms. They're like white worms. It looked like, uh, I mean, these worms were all over the place. They were like about 2, 3 inches long, about a 1/4 inch in diameter or something. They were like eating the trees. They were eating all the leaves and everything. Um, there's this other film that they had these little tiny white bugs. There's like, they're just, about the size of a ballpoint pen in the tip. Little tiny white bugs all over the place where it looked like, like powder, but they were little tiny bugs. That's what's happening right now in China. Like I tell you guys, please uh, contact Archangel Michael. Pray to him. Right? Just call him, Archangel Michael. You know, show me, teach me. You know, you have to do that. And if not, uh, you're going to bite the bullet, and it's not going to be pretty. Let me see. Barry said, all I have on my channel is a fireworks show. I don't do lives like you. I know, I was on your channel one time and I forgot what I saw. I saw something. I don't know what I saw. I don't remember right now. I'm sorry. Uh, Apple computer. I thought we couldn't cuss in here. Did I say something? I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't have a cold or nothing. All of a sudden, I just have a runny nose. Okay, and fried frogs are not a good lunch option. No, I'm serious about this though. About all these insects and stuff. There's some insects that are eating the crops. I mean, by the billions of them. I mean, like, oh my goodness. It's the clouds that they showed were like, whew, you, let me see if I can find this channel. Hold on. Hi, Howdy, how are you? I'm doing fine. I'm talking about this world is changing and you need to change with it. You need to, okay, I'm going to tell you how to do that, okay? Okay, how do I change with, how do I ascend with the world? I'm not saying repent, No, I'm not saying that. Jesus Christ, he'll help you, but don't depend on him to come and save you. That's what I'm saying. You come to him, pray to Jesus, pray to Archangel Michael, Mother Mary. You know what? What they're going to do is stand by you. They're not going to, you know, hold you back or nothing, because it's your choice. It's your choice whether you want to go this way or that way. And they can't do anything about it because we have free will. Not even Jesus can do anything about it because we have free will. So that's why I said he's not going to give you Jesus isn't going to come and save you. He's going to show you how to save yourself. That's, a lot of people think, well, Jesus is going to come down from the sky on clouds and stuff. He's not going to come like that. He's already here. He's in your heart. He's in your heart right this very minute. He's there. You just got to open it up and look. He's there. He's waiting for you. So don't believe all this dogma that they teach you that this world is going to end, because the world is not ending. The world is, it's just beginning. All the third dimension is like all that crud, all the crime, all the corruption, the contamination, all that is being cleared off. And if you're going to stick with that, drinking beer and smoking pot and doing all this other stuff like that, and, you know, like, oh, I'll be all right, I'm good. You know what? You got a lot to learn. Now I'm going to tell you how to start to purify yourself. Okay? I mean, I'm not making this video for fun. I'm not getting paid, nothing. Okay? I know there was a few other people, they left. You know what? They don't want to hear this because they don't want to hear anything that's good. They don't want to know, in other words, they don't want to know the truth, because what they believe is, well, you know, I believe in the truth and I believe in the truth and that's it. Nobody's going to change me. It's not like you're putting your mask over everything for the real truth that's popped out, and everything that you've learned, you're going to stick with that until, you know, until you can't no more. Then you're going to find out, you know, I should have woken up. I should have listened. I should have opened my heart. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, okay? This is what you got to do to start to ascend. All the people that you don't like, I know, because there's some people I don't like. Family members, I don't like being around family members. That's hard. It's hard for me to be around family members because we don't get along. We don't see eye to eye. But you know what? Each of my siblings, I've given them a peace offering. Gifts, right? There you go. You know, if you want it, and if you're going to put your hate that you don't want nothing from me, then that's your choice. Then I'm clear. I'm, you know, because I still love them. We're just not compatible for agreements anymore. But that's what you need to do. Start looking at the people that you don't like and stop judging them, stop hating them, start talking to them like an ordinary person, like someone you know, behind the counter. You go to a store or station or something, you talk to that person behind the counter. Talk to your family like that. Don't fight with your family. Another thing is, be thankful for all you have, for every breath of air, for all the food you have, for your health, for, you know, your sleep, for your job, for your money, for, you know, the family, for, be thankful for the water that you drink, that you were able to take a warm shower. I tell you that I was homeless. I didn't have a dime to even buy me a cup of coffee or nothing. I didn't have that. So I learned how to start appreciating what I have. So anyway, that taught me, because I look back now and that hard times I went through, I needed that, because I've always been thankful, but it really just sunk in deep that, like, you know what? There's people out there, and I know some are family and some are not. As far as I know, they've never gone through hard times. Okay, they've been sick. They've, you know, they lost their pet. They lost their job. But they've never had their heart broken. They've never been in a hospital where their heart stopped beating. My heart stopped beating 4 times. I got the paperwork, the print readout to prove it. Um, you know, so I'm trying to show you by example. That's what he told me, Archangel Michael told me. Lead by example. I'm not a leader. I mean, like, I take that back. I am a leader. It's just that nobody really ever wanted to follow me. Look how many followers I have. I have had that for the longest time, just over 500. Um, some people, they get on, all of a sudden they got 2, 3, 95,000 all of a sudden, you know what I mean? So some people are born leaders. Some people know how to do it. Some people don't. Aside from that, I'm trying to show you guys by example. What you need to do is be thankful for everything. For each day you get up, you the sun is shining, whether it's a cloudy day or not. You get up and thank you. Talk to the planet. This planet here, it's alive. Good morning. Something. Just start a relationship with the planet. People buy subs. I know. Yeah, they do that. But like, what I'm saying is, when you take a warm shower, there were times that, even as I've been driving, this very truck, there are times I hadn't taken a shower in almost a week because I couldn't. There are times that I didn't have no food to eat. There are times when my truck was broken down. I didn't know where I was going to sleep because the truck was in the garage. When that happened, one time, I'm in the break room. Peterbilt is closing up. My truck's in the shop. They got the motor taken apart. They don't let me sleep in there because they close everything up and, you got to go out. I didn't have no money, nothing. You know what? Out of nowhere, this other driver comes, gives me $100. Just here, go get yourself a place to sleep for tonight. Where did that come from? Right? See, that's what I mean by, maybe you even heard it before, God will provide. That's what, like when Jesus gave the fish. Yeah, it came out of nowhere. It came out of the universe. See, so when people are in need, don't just give them your money, because a lot of them will go buy liquor or drugs or, something that they're like, they don't need it. They won't spend money on what they do need. But that's one of the things you can do. The other thing, there's so much more to learn. You need a mom What? Beach? Something, I don't know. I don't know what that means. No, I got my mom. I spoke to her a little while ago. Anyway, thank you, Tara Page. So, anyway, anything that, any negativeness, road rage, right? Get in the car, someone gets in front of you. All of a sudden, like that happened to me the other day. My brother, God bless him, we were talking about the time that he started yelling at me. And he says, that changed me. He says, I'll never do that again. I'm not like that. Like, okay, so we were talking and talking. Later on, we're in his truck. The car's just running a little too close. I'm talking to him. All of a sudden, he just like started yelling and cussing. I'm like, whoa, and he's looking in his mirrors, cussing at the dude. And, I just looked at him, and he says, oh, this anger don't go nowhere. It just stays inside the truck. No, it don't. Don't just stay inside the truck. He aimed his negativeness at that guy behind him. That's what anger does. That's what darkness does. Not only that, a little while later, we're in a parking lot. There's no signs, nothing. And he's headed straight for a car. The car's headed straight for him. He starts yelling at the person. I'm like, there's a brake pedal. Like, put it on, like press it. And he told me, yeah, he'll never change. See, don't just say things that you're not going to do. Be truthful to your words. I'm not perfect myself. Nobody's perfect. Another thing to do is take care of yourself first. First, before you take care of anybody, before you take care of your beautiful little dog, before you take care of your kids, your beautiful husband or wife, your grandkids, you got to take care of yourself first. Otherwise, you won't be able to take care of them. Archangel Michael told me that. And he told me that might sound so selfish, but by taking care of you, you're taking care of them. That's how it works. You don't go to them. You go to them through you. You go through the love that you have. You spread it out to them. That's how that works. That's how you're going to find yourself being ascended. Be kind, right? Be kind. That's what, like, there's this guy the other day. People are always, I come up to a doorway or something, and they're always holding the door open for me, always. Well, not always. This one guy. I'm coming in, he's coming out. He opened the door. He didn't even look at me. I mean, like, I had to stop because I thought he was going to, at least just hold the door open a little bit. Nope. He just, like, barged right by me, and I thought, he must be in a hurry. I didn't think that he was rude. I didn't think that the thought I take it back. The thought did come into my mind that that was a rude thing to do. But I didn't take it against him. I thought maybe the guy's, in a hurry, maybe, his something. But I thought to myself, okay. And the guy that was behind me, because we're both coming in the door, he was a little ways away. I stopped and I held the door open till he caught up to me and we walked in the door. And today, I'm talking with this one guy as we're walking in the door. There's two doors. In the second door, you push, and when I pushed it to enter, this lady's walking by, and it bumped her. She was an older lady. And I'm like, oops, I'm sorry. And she was a nice lady. She didn't look at me with anger or nothing. She didn't look at me like, start cussing at me or nothing. She just kind of joked about it, and I apologized to her, and then I met her up in the bathroom again, and I, just commented something nice to her and stuff. That's what your love that you got. Spread it out. Light your fire. Light it up. What did you say here? Hold on, I gotta see this. Something says hi. You got a big name. I can't read it. I can't read it. But anyway, you said hi. Well, hi. Okay. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. That's how you're going to ascend. Okay. Another way you're going to ascend is pray, like I said, meditate, ground yourself, walk around barefooted to the ground, on the ground, I mean, and or the grass. Watch out with the grass because once it's wet, if you stay standing on it, the little ants will come and bite you. I do that all the time. I'm barefooted and the grass is like just been watered, so my feet are kind of wet. All of a sudden I get these little bites, like, oh, these little ants are just like little tiny, they're called fire ants. They'll come and they just start nipping at you. And so be careful with that one. But there's just so much to know out there. This world is changing. This world is, in the Bible, they say, what, the last one, not apocalypse or something, it's rapture, I think, something like that. Because they're talking about the third dimension. The third dimension is ending. The fifth dimension is being born. The fifth dimension is going to be like heaven. There's nothing rude, no cussing, there's no animals, don't eat animals, they don't fight with animals. We don't eat animals. In the fifth dimension, and you might not like this, I'm not trying to say anything about capitalism or socialism, but, and this is throughout the universe, not just here in the United States or in the world, this is throughout the universe, where we all have the right to abundance. Everybody. Everybody. Okay? The animals have the right to abundance. I'm not saying that they have a right to own a house or drive a car or nothing, because they live different, but they have a right to have a home. They have a right to, like these animals you see in cages at the shelter or something like that they don't have no, no, that's going to end. All that is going to end. Those animals, they have a right to have a home, and they will have a home. Take care of your animals. They're gifts, okay? Everybody has the right. Nobody's going to be well, I got more money, so I have more power than you do. Kind of like, say, Elon Musk compared to me, right? Well, I can do more things. No, me and Elon Musk, if he's going to be ascend or not, I don't know. I don't know him personally. Um, if he's going to ascend, we're equal. I'm not better than him. He's not better than me. I got talents that he doesn't. He has talents that I don't. Same thing with every. It's like the whole playing field is being leveled out. So, and it's all about love. They say that people are going to hell or something. That's a dogma belief because there is no hell. I've said this over and over. It's in your mind. That's what we've been taught to believe for centuries. There is no hell. Like they have a picture of Archangel Michael slaying a dragon. I have a white dragon that's with me every day. You can't see him because it's like you can't see my love. You can't see. When you're in love with someone, you can't see it. You can feel it. The dragon's with me every day. But Archangel Michael, he says, when he came into form, way back in, I don't know, centuries ago, right? 16th century or something like that, I don't know. When he came, or, thousands of years ago, I don't know. When he came into form, the belief, the dogma belief was he's an archangel and dragons are bad. So Archangel's a warrior and he's going to kill the dragon. Archangel says he would never, never kill a dragon. He would never do that. But he does say, be careful with dragons because they are extremely powerful. They are, they are like, they will literally move a mountain. And see, so that's like dogma beliefs that these religions have put in. I'm not trying to say anything bad about any religion. I'm just saying discernment. Not everything in the Bible is true, or in the Quran, or in these other religions, or because all that's man-made. So it's been contaminated. It's like having an apple. The apple is good, but you know what? On the side of it has a big rotten spot. You know what? Turn it around and the apple looks good. It's good, it's healthy. But you turn it around and you know what? It don't look very healthy on this side. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So that's how that's what religion has done to us. So follow your heart. Your heart will not lie. Close your ego with your anger, with your macho, with your I'm bigger than you are, or I'm better than you are, or I have more money than you do, I'm more important than you are, or you can't tell me, or, who are you? I'm somebody you're not. I college degrees and stuff, like, put all that away. It's not about that. Put your heart in front. Put your ego aside. Put your mind, because your mind's going to tell you all that. Your mind's going to say, the more logical thing to do is defend myself and not get beat up. No, the more logical thing to do is put your heart away and confront it with love. That's what you got to do. Okay? Put love first. Light your fire. Love. And that's why they call it the violet flame too. The violet flame or purple. If you're around a lot of people that, are always cussing and, getting in fights and, just plainly bad habits, don't care about the earth or polluting or anything. If you're around people like that, you know what? Wear purple. It'll chase them away. It will. They don't want to be around uh, the light, the darkness. They're like roaches. They will run from the light. You turn on the light in a room that's full of roaches, you're going to see those roaches just run for cover and hide in the darkness. That's what, like, the people that are not ascending are. That's what they are like. Sad to say, but that's what it's like. Um, what else did I want to say about this? Eat. And I struggle with this. This is the hardest one. We've been for years and centuries and thousands of lives, we've eaten meat. In the fifth dimension, you're not going to eat meat. Even Jesus, he told me, prepare yourself. Because once you get into the fifth dimension, you could fall back into the third dimension. Once you're in there, doesn't mean you're going to stay in there. You can still, you light up a cigarette in fifth dimension, you're not going to stay there. You're going to go back to the third dimension. But he says, you know what? With the food, prepare yourself. Start getting used to not eating meat and sugar and a lot of these chemical foods and it's going to hurt. That's what he says. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Yeah, 4 words. Jesus told me. That still sticks to my mind. Like today, was it yesterday or today? I had a stomach ache. It was yesterday. I had a stomach ache. I'm like, oh. Like, now I know how Abigail feels, right? Because she's had stomach aches like crazy. But I'm like, oh. And I'm thinking, what did I eat? What did I eat? I started thinking what I ate. Like, that's why. I was just chomping down on those chips, and I was just chomping down on the stuff that, you're not supposed to be eating, because my body has already started to change. I tried a piece of meat the other day, steak. Oh my God, I could not. Because I went to Golden Corral and I got some meat for Abigail. And, okay, I tried a little piece of steak, pot roast or something. I'm like, I couldn't eat it. It's like, this doesn't taste the same anymore for me. So that's a tough one. Okay, start getting used to what you put in your body, because when you put in your body, you're fueling your vessel, you're fueling your package that you got that, is taking you through life right now. Once this vessel is done, you don't die. Your soul just goes. You just leave the package and, you leave the remainings behind. And that's another thing. Cemeteries, best thing to do, especially now, stay away from cemeteries. There's, especially around a lightning storm, because the bad spirits, they're attracted to energy and blood. They're attract. Blood has a lot of energy. Blood has life energy, and they're attracted to that. The energy that, like at a, what do you call it? A lightning storm. Don't even go to, because those spirits are going crazy in there. They're just like, they're going wild. I want to say one more thing because my battery's running low, so I gotta get going. Um, One thing you gotta do is learn how to meditate. Meditate. You gotta raise your vibration. That's how you're going to feel it. The sun is coming down, is blasting us with powerful um, rays and powerful energy, powerful, you know, everything is just strong. Look at that uh, shaman renaissance. Look at it. It's like boom, boom. And now is the time to start meditating, because you know what? You're going to feel the vibrations, but make sure you ask for Archangel Michael, Archangel, any of the archangels. There's Archangel Uriel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Faith, or there's a lot of archangels. Mother Mary, Jesus, um, Mother and Father God. Make sure they're only of the highest, purest, uh, from Mother and Father God. Make sure, because a lot of these other spirits will come in and try to fool you. Okay? Just recently, a few months ago, I was talking with this, and I've always liked her. I was doing some stuff connecting with her. She's very popular. She's like a news anchor. And, wow, we're talking. She's talking to me. And she wants me to help me invest and stuff. I started doing it. My phone wanted to shut off. And every time I start doing something, something won't work. And she's saying, I don't understand why, this isn't working. I told her, hey, I'm trying, know what? I tried getting a card that she wanted me to get, like a gift card or something. I couldn't get it. Finally, when my phone started to turn off, I realized, oh, now I know why. Because the angels are telling me, stay away from that person. They're telling me, don't go there. They kept telling me over and over, no, you can't buy that card. That I bought a card, and you know what? The card basically is, I can only use it for one thing. And she wanted that number of the card. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm getting away from you. You know, I I told her, I don't believe who you are. You have a nice day. Goodbye. And she was thinking, what do you mean? We were good friends. Like, I'm sorry, you're trying to scam me. I didn't say that, but I just said goodbye. That was it. But in my mind, I'm thinking, uh, that person is not really who she says she is. So be careful. That's what I mean. Um, discernment, discernment, discernment. So when you meditate, learn what your chakras are. Okay? We have, there's the root chakra, there's the, that basically starts at your tailbone, and then there's the sacra chakra around your belly button. There's the solar plex chakra, that's kind of like in your ribs. There's the heart chakra, that's right there. The throat chakra, right there. The third eye chakra, right there. And the crown chakra, right up there. Learn what those are. Learn what they are. You don't believe me? That's up to you. Look what's going on in the world. You want to be a part of that? I'm not going to be a part of that because none of that is going to affect me. None of it. Because the world is going to fall apart around me and I'm going to stay standing. I want you guys to stay standing too. Okay? So I'm a warrior of light. You don't have to be a warrior of light. You just have to light your heart and ascend with Mother Gaia, planet Earth, our Mother Earth. That's what I'm trying to say. My battery is almost gone. I better go before it goes. Okay? If you want to listen to more, I'm going to keep coming on kind of spontaneously, but I'm going to keep telling you this